fantasy
NASCAR
lineups, and then we'll
fantasy
give our
lineups
race
and
picks.
picks
So
for
my
Atlanta.
fantasy lineups, my starters this week, I've got a couple, I think two of them that are the same, but I'm using a couple of them early on because I probably won't pick them a lot this year. So my starting lineup for the NASCAR fantasy, if anybody's playing NASCAR fantasy, let me know what you got for your starters this week. I've got the Dawsonville guy himself, Chase Elliott, in my starting lineup. I believe he won the race, one of the races last year. I've got Chris Buescher in. And next, I've got great pack racer. I've got Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Next one, the next two I've had as a repeat from last week. Bubba Wallace, another great pack racer. And of course, I still got Corey LaJoie in there, one of your top 5 power rankings. So, and I'm keeping my garage the same. You can use your garage as long as he's not in the starting lineup. I'm going to keep Michael McDowell in there because something happens, and hopefully he's not the one that ends up wrecking early on. Throw him in the lineup. Now going through the featured matchups, that was hard.
There's a couple interesting ones in this one.
So there's you got William Byron versus Denny Hamlin. That's not easy.
No.
So you got the Daytona 500 champion against a guy who's really good at pack racing too.
Yeah.
So I've actually I picked Denny Hamlin in this one over that. The next pick is Alex Bowman versus Christopher Bell. Not the easiest. The odds want you to pick Christopher Bell because Alex Bowman, that's plus 130, so there's no money on it. But if there were money on it, that'd be one to possibly do. But I've got Christopher Bell in. He was very impressive down at Daytona. And as long as he stays out of trouble, I think Toyotas will look good. The next
look at
one.
the odds on these next two.
Yeah, yeah. Joey Logano versus Brad Keselowski, both minus 115. I didn't know. I just said basically eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and I picked Joey Logano. He set the pole down at Daytona, was racing really well, till got caught up in a wreck like a lot of people did. Keselowski the same way, so it's like, I don't know. And then I've got, then it's Bubba Wallace versus Chase Elliott. I actually picked Chase over that. He's in my starting lineup for a reason. He was the first one I put in there, so I put Chase over Bubba in that. So, Dad, let's go through your fantasy, and then we'll get on with our race pick.
Okay, well, the feature matchups, we are identical.
Oh, really?
No point even going through that again. Yeah, I got the exact same thing.
All right.
But my feature lineup, I left Denny Hamlin in there, still a great pack racer. I put Chase Elliott in this week. I think he's probably the favorite going to win at his home track. Left Joey Logano in. You know, like I said, I think he was the best car. He's such a good pusher. I moved in Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch was fast last week, just kind of had some issues. I think it's not going to be long till he gets his first win of the year, so I want to put him in for this week. And out of my garage into my starting lineup, I got him in my power rankings. I got Corey LaJoie in. And for my garage, I got Christopher Bell.
I can't really go wrong with that. The whole lineup as well. All right, well, let's give our picks for Sunday.
I'm sure it's wrong, and everybody's going to run the top 10.
Oh, likely, very likely. Well, let's get into our picks. I'll do my pick first for the race. Got him my starting lineup. The local kid, I've got him winning at Atlanta once again. I've got Chase Elliott for the win.
They got 3.
All of us.
We all have him.
Oh, well, I mean, he's going to wreck for sure.
Subscribe and share.